The hidden saboteurs in your nightly routine, unlocking true muscle growth. Chapter 1, the shocking truth about your nightly routine. Are you doing everything by the book? You're hitting the gym, you're religious about your protein intake, and you never miss your daily supplements. But what if I told you that a few innocent little pills taken at the wrong time could be flushing all that hard work down the drain? What if the key to unlocking the muscle growth you've been chasing isn't about what you do during the day, but what you don't do at night? For years, we've been fed the line that magnesium is the be-all and end-all for muscle recovery. But tonight, we're exposing that as a carefully constructed myth. My name is Dr. William Li, and with over 2 decades of experience specializing in age-related muscle loss, I've seen countless individuals sabotage their progress because of this simple yet devastating misunderstanding. The real secret to building and maintaining lean muscle, especially as we get older, isn't found in a dumbbell rack. It's unlocked in the deep, quiet hours of the night. Your body performs a staggering 70% of its muscle repair and growth while you sleep, a critical window that most people are unknowingly slamming shut. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 2 essential vitamins that will turn your sleep into a powerful muscle-building factory, far surpassing anything magnesium could ever promise. And more importantly, I will expose the 3 common supplements you must never take before bed. The last one is so common, so seemingly harmless, that I can almost guarantee it's sitting in your medicine cabinet right now. If you've ever looked in the mirror and felt that soul-crushing frustration of putting in the work but seeing 0 results, do me a favor and type yes in the comments below. It's a simple word, but it tells me you're here for a reason, and it shows the countless others watching that they are not alone in this struggle. Chapter 2, the Sunshine Vitamins Night Shift, Unleashing Vitamin D3. Let's begin with a true game changer, a foundational nutrient for nighttime muscle alchemy that often hides in plain sight. We're talking about a vitamin so potent that its absence can throttle your body's muscle-building engine by a staggering 60%. This is the incredible power of vitamin D3. Now, when most people think of vitamin D, their minds immediately drift to sunny days and strong bones, and they aren't wrong. However, its profound role in sculpting our strength and preserving our vitality while we sleep is one of the most underappreciated secrets in the world of health and aging. When you take a vitamin D3 supplement with your evening meal, you're not just swallowing a pill. You are meticulously setting the stage for a powerful night of reconstruction. As you drift off to sleep, this remarkable vitamin begins its work, acting like a master key. It seeks out and unlocks specialized receptors in your muscle cells known as VDRs. Imagine these VDRs as tiny docking stations on the surface of your muscles. Without vitamin D, these ports remain closed for business. But when D3 arrives on the scene, the gates swing open, signaling your muscles to begin absorbing the crucial minerals, calcium and phosphorus, from the food you've eaten throughout the day. These aren't just for your skeleton. They are the essential electrolytes that empower your muscle fibers to contract, to fire with force, and ultimately to grow stronger and more resilient. But the magic of vitamin D3's night shift doesn't stop there. It also sends a critical memo to your endocrine system, instructing it to optimize the production of testosterone as you sleep. For both men and women, testosterone is a vital anabolic hormone, which is the scientific way of saying it's fundamental to building new tissue, including the lean muscle you work so hard for. Think of it as the foreman on a construction site, directing the crew to take the protein you've consumed and use it to lay the foundation for new, strong muscle. Without sufficient vitamin D, this entire intricate process is severely handicapped. It's like having a full crew of eager construction workers and all the bricks you could ever need, but the foreman never shows up to give the orders. Furthermore, one of the greatest silent enemies of muscle as we age is chronic low-grade inflammation. It's a stealthy process that slowly but surely breaks down precious tissue. Vitamin D is a potent anti-inflammatory agent. While you're in deep sleep, it works tirelessly to calm this inflammation in your muscle tissues, allowing them to recover more efficiently from the day's activities and preventing the gradual breakdown that leads to sarcopenia or age-related muscle loss. This becomes especially critical as we get older because our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight, and we often spend more time indoors, creating a perfect storm for deficiency. This isn't just a theory, it's backed by compelling research. A landmark study from Harvard University followed hundreds of seniors with low vitamin D levels for 8 months. The group that supplemented with daily vitamin D3 gained an average of 2.8 pounds of lean muscle mass. The other group? A mere 0.4 pounds. The difference is simply astounding. To apply this wisdom tonight, I recommend taking 2,000 to 4,000 international units, IU, of a vitamin D3 supplement with a healthy fat-containing evening meal, as this vitamin needs fat to be properly absorbed. Chapter 3. Zinc, the master foreman of overnight growth. If vitamin D3 is the key that unlocks the door to your muscle building potential, then our next essential supplement, zinc, is the master foreman who steps through that door and directs the entire construction crew all night long. Taking vitamin D3 on its own is a fantastic and crucial first step, but without adequate zinc to back it up, you are still leaving a significant amount of your muscle building potential on the table. Here's the crucial connection. During your deepest and most restorative phases of sleep, your body unleashes its most powerful muscle-building substance, human growth hormone, HGH. This is the miracle worker of nighttime recovery. But what most people, and frankly many doctors, don't realize is that the effectiveness of this growth hormone is completely dependent on zinc to function properly. Zinc acts as what scientists call a cofactor for over 300 different enzymes in the body. Many of these enzymes are directly responsible for the intricate process of rebuilding muscle tissue while you sleep. When your zinc levels are optimal, these powerful enzymes remain active and on task for the full 6 to 8 hours of a good night's rest, tirelessly repairing damaged fibers and building new, stronger tissue. However, when you are deficient in zinc, this entire well-orchestrated process can slow down dramatically by up to 60%. In essence, your body's dedicated repair crew clocks out early, leaving the job half finished. What is truly shocking is that zinc deficiency has become a silent epidemic among seniors, affecting over 40% of the population worldwide. It's one of the most common nutritional deficiencies I encounter in my practice, yet it is rarely tested for in routine checkups. This deficiency has devastating consequences for muscle health. Low zinc levels directly impede the transport of amino acids, the fundamental building blocks of protein, into your muscle cells during sleep. So, you can eat a perfect protein-rich diet, but if you're low on zinc, those vital amino acids can't get to their destination. They're like packages stuck at the post office with no one available to deliver them. This is precisely why so many of my older patients tell me, "Doctor, I eat plenty of chicken and fish, but I just keep getting weaker." They are missing this critical delivery mineral. The symptoms are often dismissed as just getting old. Waking up feeling sore and stiff, experiencing slow recovery after simple activities like gardening, and a general feeling that your body isn't bouncing back like it used to. This isn't an inevitable part of aging. It's a clear sign of a critical mineral deficiency. The science on this is incredibly clear. A groundbreaking study from the University of Michigan tracked a group of zinc-deficient seniors for 12 weeks. The participants who took just 20 milligrams of zinc daily saw a 34% increase in their muscle protein synthesis. That means their bodies became over a third more efficient at turning the protein they ate into actual muscle. To harness this power for yourself, the protocol is simple and precise. Take 15 to 30 milligrams of a zinc supplement with a full glass of water about 2 hours before you go to bed. This timing ensures it doesn't interfere with the absorption of other minerals from your dinner and that its levels peak in your system, right when your body releases that all-important growth hormone. Chapter 4, Nighttime Saboteur, Burger 1, the B-complex deception. Now that we've established our two nighttime heroes for muscle building, vitamin D3 and zinc, it is just as crucial, if not more so, to shine a spotlight on the villains. These are the supplements that many people take with the best of intentions, believing they are helping their bodies, when in reality, they are actively sabotaging their own muscle building efforts, especially at night. And the number one offender on this list might just shock you. It's the B complex vitamin. At first glance, this sounds completely counterintuitive. After all, we are constantly told that B vitamins are essential for energy, nerve health, and metabolism. Doctors, nutritionists, and countless health articles recommend them, and millions of seniors take them daily, often with their evening meal, thinking they are helping their bodies fight fatigue and stay strong. But here is the hidden critical truth. When it comes to building muscle, timing is everything, and taking B-complex vitamins in the evening is one of the worst things you can do for your nighttime recovery. The reason is simple. B vitamins are, by their very nature, stimulants. Vitamins like B6, B12, niacin, and riboflavin are specifically designed to rev up your nervous system. They speed up your metabolism, can slightly increase your heart rate, and are proven to boost alertness. This is all wonderful and incredibly useful in the morning. Taking a B complex with breakfast can help fuel your day, provide mental clarity, and give you the energy you need to stay active. But at night, this exact same effect becomes a disaster for muscle growth. Remember, muscles are not built in the gym while you are lifting weights, nor are they built at the dinner table while you are eating protein. They are built almost exclusively during deep restorative sleep. This specific phase of sleep, often called slow wave sleep, is when your body releases its peak amount of human growth hormone, repairs damaged muscle fibers, and synthesizes new lean tissue. But if your nervous system is still buzzing and switched on from a late dose of B vitamins, you will struggle to enter and remain in this critical deep sleep phase. Your body might be resting, but your brain isn't, and the hormonal signals for muscle growth are never fully sent. A comprehensive 2019 review in the journal Sleep Medicine confirmed this, showing that older adults who took B vitamins in the evening had significantly reduced melatonin production, a delayed onset of sleep, and far fewer precious minutes spent in those restorative deep sleep cycles. To make matters worse, this evening stimulation can also cause a spike in cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone. Cortisol is the natural enemy of muscle. While growth hormone is anabolic, it builds. Cortisol is catabolic, it breaks down. Elevated cortisol at night not only keeps you awake and anxious, but it actively signals your body to break down muscle tissue for energy. For any senior already battling age-related muscle loss, this is like pouring gasoline on a fire. Chapter 5, Nighttime Saboteur, ER2, the antioxidant that blocks your gains. The next supplement on our list of things to avoid at night is another one that will likely surprise you, as it's universally praised as a miracle nutrient. I'm talking about vitamin C. We take it to boost our immune system, to help heal our skin, and to fight off colds. Many people, especially health-conscious seniors, take a dose in the evening with their dinner or a warm broth, believing that its healing properties will work their magic overnight. And while vitamin C is undeniably important for our overall health, taking it close to bedtime can quietly and effectively shut down your body's natural muscle repair cycle. The reason for this paradox lies in the very thing that makes vitamin C so famous: its power as an antioxidant. While that sounds like a universally good thing, it turns out that at night, your muscles actually need a small amount of controlled oxidative stress to trigger the recovery process. Think of it this way: the mild temporary stress generated from the day's activities is a biological signal. It's the flare that goes up, telling your body's repair crew, hey, we have some micro damage over here in the muscles. It's time to release growth hormone, activate repair pathways, and rebuild these fibers stronger than before. But when you flood your system with a large dose of a powerful antioxidant, like vitamin C, right before bed, you essentially extinguish that signal flare before the repair crew can even see it. You blunt the very signal that initiates the repair process. This isn't just a theory, it has been observed in studies on older adults where high antioxidant intake before bed was found to reduce the body's ability to activate something called mTOR signaling. The mTOR pathway is the master switch that tells your muscles to absorb amino acids and grow. In simple terms, by taking vitamin C at night, your muscles don't get the clear message to repair themselves. even if you've consumed plenty of protein. The building blocks are there, but the instructions to start building are silenced. Furthermore, similar to B vitamins, vitamin C can be mildly stimulating to the nervous system. It plays a role in the production of norepinephrine, a brain chemical that promotes alertness. While it's not as potent as a cup of coffee, for a senior who may already be a light sleeper, it can be just enough to cause tossing and turning, preventing you from reaching those deep restorative phases of slow-wave sleep where the real muscle-building magic happens. Chapter 6, Nighttime Saboteur, Chapter 3, The Hidden Menace in Your Evening Routine. If you found the warnings about B complex and vitamin C surprising, prepare yourself for this last one, because it is by far the most pervasive and deceptive saboteur of nighttime muscle recovery. The third supplement you must never take in the evening if you want to build muscle is caffeine. Now, when I say caffeine, most seniors immediately think of their morning cup of coffee or tea, and they rightfully believe that as long as they stop drinking it by noon, they are in the clear. But the truth is, caffeine is a master of disguise. It secretly hides in a vast array of products that many people consume in the afternoon and evening without a second thought. It's found in some pre-workout powders, in many fat burner supplements, in certain energy-boosting multivitamins, and even in some types of dark chocolate and over-the-counter pain relievers. While a little bit of caffeine early in the day can certainly have benefits for focus and circulation, consuming it any time in the hours leading up to bed is one of the quickest ways to completely derail your muscle recovery. The damage it does is twofold and severe. First, caffeine directly stimulates your adrenal glands, causing a surge in your body's stress hormone, cortisol. As we've discussed, cortisol is the mortal enemy of muscle growth. An elevation in cortisol at night directly interferes with muscle protein synthesis, the fundamental process your body uses to turn dietary protein into new muscle fibers. It essentially puts your body into a state of breakdown rather than a state of building. Even worse, caffeine wages a direct war on sleep itself. It works by blocking the adenosine receptors in your brain. Adenosine is the chemical that gradually builds up throughout the day, creating sleep pressure and telling your body it's time to rest. Caffeine acts like a shield, blocking this crucial signal. Without proper adenosine signaling, you struggle to fall asleep. And when you finally do drift off, your deep sleep cycles are fragmented and cut short. For a senior, this is a physiological catastrophe because that deep sleep window is the only time when growth hormone release peaks and true muscle repair can actually happen. You are effectively closing the repair shop for business right when the crew is scheduled to work. The scientific evidence on this is damning. A 2020 study published in the journal Nutritional Neuroscience followed older adults for 10 weeks. The results were shocking. Participants who consumed caffeine within 6 hours of their bedtime lost a staggering 28% more lean muscle mass compared to the seniors who were caffeine-free in the evenings, even when both groups were eating the exact same amount of protein. The researchers concluded that the disrupted sleep caused by the caffeine led to lower growth hormone release, which directly translated into weaker muscles. Chapter 7. Conclusion. Reclaim your strength starting tonight. You made it to the end, and what you've just discovered isn't simply a list of vitamins to take or avoid. You have just learned how to reclaim control over your body's own God-given power to rebuild itself while you sleep. The truth is, supplements aren't inherently good or evil, but their timing is everything. If you want your efforts, your healthy food, and your exercise to actually build the strong, resilient muscle you deserve, you must give your body the peaceful, uninterrupted night it needs to do its sacred work. Now, I am not asking you to change your entire life overnight. That's not how real, lasting change happens. I am only asking for one thing, a single small promise that you make to yourself. In the comments below, please tell me the one small change you promise to make starting tonight. Maybe it's simply moving your bottle of vitamin C to the breakfast table right now, so you remember to take it in the morning. Or perhaps it's deciding to enjoy that last cup of tea a little earlier in the afternoon. That's it. That is how every great journey back to strength begins, with one simple, powerful step. Let's build a community of strength and support right here. If this message has inspired you, please also comment with the simple words, "I am ready." It's a declaration to yourself and a signal to everyone else in this community that we are in this together. I read every single comment. Please remember this. You are so much stronger than you think. Your body has an incredible capacity to heal if you just give it the right tools at the right time. Your journey to reclaim your vitality has only just begun.